What is up, people? Happy Tuesday. I'm not gonna lie, I keep thinking it's Wednesday. It is not. But we have got posterior today and squats. I'm not looking forward to it. But we are here. We're not going to be a little bitch and we're going to get it done. It is 2 days before Christmas. It is Christmas Eve. And yeah, I am in somewhat good spirits. I just need to kind of get my ass in gear and get to work. But first, we've got to have pre-workout. Pre-workout. Let's make it. As always, it's down the hatch in the glass. Makes life a lot easier. Gets into the system quicker. It's just very sour. What did I expect? I bought a sour strip flavour. What did I expect? Hold on, I've got to dig this out. I'm going to go a bit extra today because I need all the help I can get. So we've gone for a scoop and a quarter. Is it going to do much? Who knows? Let's get this down the hatch. Oh my god, this is thick. It never gets any easier. That was painful, but it is done. Oh, honestly, it's really nice, but because obviously the cup's smaller and it's not as diluted, getcha. But it is Christmas Eve. I am somewhat happy. Jordan breaks up tomorrow. Got an exciting new year, and yeah, I'm just trying to be a bit more positive. Going into the new year. In fact, I won't tell you now. I'll tell you after. I'm going to go into what my goals are for the year. And hopefully we can make them happen. Before I do that, I need to get the turkey out the freezer. Right, so I have warmed up. We're going to get into it. I'm going to keep talking to a minimal today. I want to lock in and just fucking get it done. It is fucking freezing. Temperature's definitely dropping. I'm not going to complain because it's dry. We haven't got any rain, so that's a win. But yeah, let's fucking go. I am fucking ready. I am not. So I did go pretty heavy last week, so I'm not going to be going heavy today. I'm just going to work up to probably a set of 3 to 5 reps, see what that feels like. I'm still pretty stiff because of the cold weather. Arthritis, yay. But that doesn't mean I'm going to skip out on the work. I'm actually going to do a lot of drills today because I've only just come back to squatting properly. My form has gone to shit. I mean, my form is generally okay, but there's little minor details. Like I've got a bit of a butt wink at the moment. That's due to kind of hip flexors, you know, pelvis. So I need to do a lot of work on that. So that's what I'm kind of going to work on also, so I can get back to top form. $90 kilograms. This is going to be my top set. We're not going to be going any heavier than this. Oh. 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 Yeah. Fuck it, we're going up. Right, 90 kilogram. The Crocs are going to have to come off for this. I need kind of solid ground, or then my fucking toes are fucking freezing. No being a little bitch, get it done. 2, 3, 4. I'll take 5. They were shaky as fuck, but I got them. No excuses. Come on, you're not a little bitch. Get it done. That hits. You wanna go fucking back? You wanna fucking work for it. You have to earn these wings. This ain't no fucking Red Bull show. You're not giving them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, quick pump check. It's only going to be back because I'm fucking flat everywhere else. I've not trained arms. I've given arms a rest today because I hit them pretty hard yesterday. I'm going to show you some back and I'll see you in the house. I honestly can't pose properly because I'm fucking hurting from the pump. But it was a good session. You guys might be wondering about this that's on my chest. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I had one earlier in the year and it's a heart monitor. As you all know, since I had meningitis, I've had problems with my heart. I'm all good. It's nothing like it's not nothing deathly serious, but we've just got to monitor it, try and figure out what's going on and treat it. So this is where this little guy comes in. I got out on for 2 weeks, and the last one I had a severe allergic reaction to the adhesive, and it come off and didn't read properly. So hopefully this one's a little bit better. Who knows? So session is done. An alright session. I'm very, very stiff. So I'm gonna foam roll out now before I go back round to the pooch and just I need to keep on top of my mobility. So yeah. But before I do that, I want to kind of tell you guys some of my 2026 goals. This is something I've been really, really thinking about this year. So 2025 has been an absolute shit show of a year as a whole. There have been little bits that have been wonderful. You know, me and Jordan bought our first house, so that was definitely a big highlight. But it's been a year of survival for me. It's really, really pushed me to my lowest point. I'm here to tell the story, and I feel like I'm finally coming out the other end. You know, January's getting off on a high, and I'm looking forward with Jordan to starting our own family, starting our life together with Coco. You know, Paddy's here, we've got his ashes. So I've got a lot to look forward to, but I've been left with a lot of trauma, and that's something I'm working through. But 2026 is going to be a big push on kind of growing as a person, you know, growing as a fiance for Jordan, as a dog mom for Coco, as a person for myself, throwing myself into, I want to start coaching again. Yeah, just growing as a person and bettering myself and leaving 2026 better than when I entered it. Now, this is going to look different for everyone, but I'm going to show, there's some goals I'm not going to say yet because they're quite personal to me, but I'm going to give you a rundown of the goals, especially more fitness wise, and I've actually made a list. So I want to be able to look back on this in 12 months' time. So, you know, this time next year and think, yeah, I've done it. You know, I've showed up for myself, and that's something I really want because it's not something I've been able to do this year because I've been trying to survive and it's been tough. But I think I've got a good feeling about this year. I really have. Here we go. First of all, the first goal is going to be pretty easy. It's move into the house. You know, me and Jordan have got an office slash gaming room we're going to set up. I'm going to get my recording like studio set up properly, you know, so I've got somewhere to record and edit properly and play games with Jordan. You know, it's good downtime. It's how we bond as well. So that's definitely going to be the first one, is settling into the home and doing up the home gym. So as I've said previously, is I want to finish painting it. I've got to paint the other wall, which is something I plan on doing as soon as Christmas is out the way. I want to get it all painted. I'm going to get some more heavy duty mats in there on top of the ones we've got now. I'm going to get a proper rack in there. You know, just really kit it out. One, for myself for training and for Jordan. And two, I do want to start training people one-to-one again. I enjoy it, and who knows how it may develop. Who knows? So that's definitely a goal. My first goal on here is I want to get 1,500 subs on YouTube. So if you're watching this, please subscribe. I was, you know, a highlight of 2025 is I hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Now, for me, this is big. It might not seem big for you guys. You know, you compare it to some YouTubers out there, it's nothing. But this is a big accomplishment of mine, and it's definitely a highlight. And I remember lying in bed, and I remember refreshing my YouTube because I was watching it, and I remember it hitting 1,000, and I thought I'd like won the lottery. I felt great. I started this channel a couple of years ago, and I was absolutely terrified talking to a camera. If I can find a clip, I'll put it over here just so you can see. I was shitting myself, and it was so awkward. But it's developed my public speaking, and I'm, you know, building a community, and I'm motivating you guys, and that's all I ever wanted with this channel, really. And it's a creative outlet for me. So yeah, I want to get to 1,500. That may not seem like a big goal, but to me that's an extra 500 people watching me, and that I can't comprehend that. So if I can get that, I'll be happy. I also want to get 1,500 subscribers on TikTok. Followers. I'm currently at 991 followers on TikTok. So again, I started TikTok, and I generally just shit post on it. I don't even do anything like serious on it. I don't know how to. But I'm getting a following, and again, it's kind of like-minded people. I want to just motivate people to get to the gym, especially a lot of the younger people that watch it. If they come across me, I want to, you know, I want to be someone, a younger girl, you know, can watch and be like, yeah, I want to be like her. I want to be strong. So yeah, I want to get 1,500 followers on TikTok. Now, I hit my weight goal this year, but I've set a new one, and this isn't me trying to promote weight loss. I'm not about that. I have lost over 20 pounds in my cut this year, and I feel better for it. You know, my muscle definition's better. I lost a bit of strength with it, but that's, you know, that's the nature of the game when you lose a lot of weight. I'm at maintenance currently. Of course, it's Christmas time, so I'm at maintenance. I'm maintaining to the new year, and then I want to get down to 70 kilogram. I'm about 76 kilogram, which is the lightest I've ever been. For any of you who don't know, I used to be really fat. I was very overweight. So I want to get down to 70 kilogram, and then I want to just I'm going to go back to maintenance, and then I'll probably do a bit of a lean, I don't want to say lean bulk, but a bit of a surplus, gain some strength and pack on some muscle tissue. That's just to me to prove I can do it. I'll be at a bit of a lower body fat, so I can kind of see what weak points I need with my physique, and then I can go from there. That's just a personal goal for me. I want to hit 100 kilogram bench. Now, this is one this carried over from 2025, but I know it's going to happen in 2026. It's going to come. I am very close, and it'll be hitting it for the second time ever. And then who knows what the goal's going to be from there? Who knows? Then it's be more present and enjoy my time with my fiance Jordan and Coco. A lot of this year I've spent in my own head battling a lot of trauma and stress, and it's been hard. I'm still getting over the loss of my dog from last year, Paddy, and losing him kind of made me realise, you know, especially my dogs and my babies, they're not around forever, and I'm fortunate to still have Coco here, and I want to kind of make her life now she's older as stress-free and happy and as fun as possible. And I'm very fortunate Jordan also shares that kind of same goal and that same mindset. So yeah, it's going to be kind of being more present with her and spoiling her, because she's a little old lady, and when they're grey, they get their way. Read more. Now, I've specifically put on here, read 2 books. I will read more than that, but I read a lot, and I've got a Kindle, but it's run out of battery, and I want to get back into reading. Again, with everything that's gone on this year, it kind of slipped by the wayside. But Jordan wants to start reading as well, and we're going to get a little bookshelf in here, and I want to start getting hard copies of books again. I've got lots. They're in a bag somewhere around here. I don't know where. But yeah, so I want to start reading again. I will get back into coaching this year. So on here I've got to build my coaching business back. I pushed pause on it with everything that was going on this year. I will not do anything unless I can do it 100%. And a lot of my clients are very loyal, and I'm glad I know they'll come back to me when I'm ready. But I had to press pause because of life. But I will get back into it, and I will be getting back into one-to-one as well. So, as I said I want a 100 kilogram bench. Squat, I'd like to hit 140 again. That is going to be the long-term goal. I last hit that when I was at my heaviest body weight. I'm now significantly lighter. I'm about 20 kilogram lighter than when I hit that. So I'm going to say I want to hit a 130 first and then 140. Deadlifts, I want to match my old competition PB of 170. So I will be getting back into deadlifting next year. I'm going to get a deadlift bar for the gym. So yeah, those are going to be some of my goals to start with. I may add some more on going forward, but for right now, those are the ones I'm going to share with you. I always advocate for having goals. You need to work on yourself to the only way you're going to be able to progress in life and be better is if you really look at yourself from an outside perspective. What went wrong this year? What can I do better? And you dream big, but also at the same time have obtainable goals. You know, it would be silly for me to sit here and say, I want to earn $1 million for 2026. I want to, but I know it's not going to happen in 2026. But maybe have a more obtainable goal in between. You know, have your baby steps, break that down. So at least when you leave 2026, but you've not hit $1 million, but maybe you've hit 250,000, you've got that you've ticked that box and you've still achieved that goal. Does that make sense? But yeah, I'm really interested to know, what are your goals this year? Give me your goals, whether it's life, whether it's personal life or gym fitness. Drop it in the comments, because it's that time of year when people start self-reflecting, and I love to hear what people really want to do with their life. And I want you to comment, because I'm going to keep you accountable. This is your accountability post. Put it in the comments. But with that being said, I thank you for watching if you've got this far. And yeah, I appreciate it if you've followed me this year and you've been part of that 1,000 subscribers. And if you haven't followed me, please follow me, because I want to get to 1,500. I would really appreciate it. You know, I am a girl from a council estate in the UK, from a rough area. I don't come from money. I have had a lot of trauma through my personal life and family life. It is me, my fiance. I don't have a lot of family. And I really want to make something of my life, and I want to motivate people by doing that. So yeah, if you haven't been to the gym, get to the gym. You'll feel better for it. I don't care if it's Christmas or not. You will feel better if you've gone to the gym rather than slacking off, because it's going to come to New Year's and you're going to be like, oh, I feel like a fat mess. I feel like a slob. I've ate all these calories. I've not moved. Go to the gym. At least you have moved and you won't feel as guilty. Just get to the gym. And I will see you. It's going to be Christmas Day, actually. It's going to be Christmas Day, and I'm going to rope Jordan into a shoulders and arms session. So, yeah, let's go.